ABBA's music, costumes and iconic hair became a cultural phenomenon, and at the heart of this timeless legacy stands Benny Andersson. Born on December 16, 1946 in Stockholm, Benny's musical journey began early in life. Growing up in a family of musicians, he was taught to play the accordion by his father and grandfather, before self-teaching himself the piano. As a child, Benny was deeply influenced by a wide range of music, from traditional Swedish folk to the energetic rock and roll sounds of Elvis Presley. His early years of learning the musical craft set the stage for what would become an extraordinary career. By 15, Benny left school and chose music as his full-time path, becoming part of the 1960s pop band The Hears, where his exceptional songwriting talent began to shine. But the best was yet to come. The birth of ABBA, a musical partnership. Benny's musical life took a pivotal turn when he met Björn Ulvaeus in 1966. Their meeting ignited one of the most successful songwriting partnerships in the history of pop music. Their collaboration proved to be the catalyst for something even bigger when they joined forces with two brilliant vocalists, Agnetha Fältskog and Anni-Frid Lyngstad. Together they formed a group that would eventually become ABBA. The journey, however, was not without its challenges. ABBA went through various early struggles, near misses, and even changes in their band name before their big breakthrough. Their chance arrived in 1974 when they won the Eurovision Song Contest with Waterloo, a song that marked the beginning of their global success. From that moment on, ABBA was unstoppable, becoming one of the most iconic bands in pop history. Global success, ABBA's impact on pop music. From the moment ABBA's Waterloo won Eurovision, the world was introduced to their unforgettable sound. Songs like Dancing Queen, Mamma Mia, Fernando and Knowing Me, Knowing You captured the hearts of millions and ensured that ABBA became a staple of pop music. Benny and Björn's brilliant songwriting, paired with the powerful voices of Agnetha and Anni-Frid, resonated across the globe. The band's rise was meteoric, breaking records and setting trends that would influence music for generations to come. Their music transcended borders, appealing to audiences of all ages, backgrounds, and nationalities. Their undeniable chemistry on stage, coupled with their ability to craft universally relatable songs, allowed ABBA to remain at the top of the charts for much of the 1970s. But beyond the hits and the glittering costumes, their personal lives were far from perfect. The personal struggles behind the fame. While ABBA dominated the music scene, the pressures of fame and constant touring took a heavy toll on the band members' personal lives. Both couples within the group, Agnetha and Björn, and Benny and Anni-Frid, faced personal struggles. In 1979, Agnetha and Björn divorced, followed by Benny and Anni-Frid's separation in 1981. Though these splits did not impact their musical collaborations, the emotional strain was evident. The personal heartbreak was mirrored in the band's music, with many of their later songs reflecting themes of loss, longing, and the complexities of relationships. Despite these challenges, Benny and Björn continued to write and produce, with their final album, The Visitors, 1981, capturing a more introspective and mature tone. This album, while less commercially successful than previous releases, demonstrated the depth of their artistry and marked a poignant chapter in ABBA's story. ABBA's quiet retirement and the end of an era. By 1982, after nearly a decade of international success, ABBA quietly stepped away from the spotlight. There were no formal farewells or public announcements, just a gradual end to their touring and recording. Fans were left with a catalogue of unforgettable hits, but little to no explanation about why the group disbanded. The band members, meanwhile, began to pursue their own separate paths. Benny and Björn found success in musical theatre with Chess and Mamma Mia. while Agnetha and Anifrid stepped out of the public eye, focusing on their personal lives and careers. Though ABBA had left the stage, their music lived on. Songs like Dancing Queen and The Winner Takes It All continued to be beloved by fans, proving that ABBA's influence was far from over. But for many years, it seemed like the idea of a reunion was impossible. A surprise reunion. ABBA's legacy lives on. In 2021, after nearly 4 decades of silence, ABBA made a stunning return with Voyage, their first new album in 40 years. The reunion was a dream come true for millions of fans who had longed for the magic of ABBA's music to return. Benny and Björn's songwriting brilliance was still evident, and Agnetha and Anifrid's voices were as powerful as ever. Voyage was not just an album, it was a testament to the enduring bond between the 4 members of ABBA. Despite their years apart, the chemistry that made them one of the greatest pop acts of all time was still intact. The release of Voyage marked a beautiful return to the world of ABBA, showing that while time had passed, the magic they created together was timeless. ABBA's digital revolution and continued success. While ABBA's reunion was celebrated by fans, their influence did not stop there. In May 2022, ABBA's Voyage concert in London marked a revolutionary step for the band. A digital performance using groundbreaking technology to create holographic avatars of the band members. This innovative use of digital technology allowed ABBA's music to live on in an entirely new way, offering fans an immersive concert experience without the band physically being present. The Voyage concert was a massive success, proving that ABBA's legacy could continue to thrive in the digital age. Benny and Björn's work also found new life on Broadway, with Mamma Mia still drawing massive audiences. Through digital performances and live productions, ABBA's music continues to captivate audiences worldwide, ensuring that their influence will remain for generations to come. The enduring power of ABBA's music. As Benny Andersson, now 78, reflects on his incredible journey with ABBA, it's clear that the group's music has endured far beyond its original heyday. Songs like Dancing Queen and Take a Chance on Me still make people dance and sing, while The Winner Takes It All continues to evoke deep emotional resonance. For Benny, music was always a deeply personal experience, one that connected him to his past, his emotions, and his audience. In interviews and appearances, Benny has often spoken about the profound sense of fulfillment he derives from the music that he and his bandmates created. Despite the personal struggles and challenges, ABBA's music has proven to be a beacon of joy, resilience, and love for millions around the world. A legacy of love, heartbreak, and resilience. ABBA's journey, as told through the life and career of Benny Andersson, is more than just a tale of pop music success. It is a story of love, heartbreak, and resilience. Behind the glitz and glamour of their performances was a group of musicians who, like anyone, faced personal trials and tribulations. Yet, through it all, they managed to create music that transcended time, genres, and personal struggles. Benny's music with ABBA will continue to be celebrated as a testament to the power of collaboration, passion, and the unbreakable bonds of friendship. As ABBA's music continues to resonate with audiences worldwide, it remains a reminder that the magic they created together is not just about fame. It's about the enduring power of music to bring people together, heal, and inspire.